Going to get an update on the weather now. Elise, we had said yesterday that it was going to be an Uggs and puffy coat kind of day. Both Madison and I walked in this morning wearing those thick, heavy, long coats. And I mean, it's just a chilly morning.
Yes, you should save that photo for a month from now, Karen. So it's April 21st. On May 21st, we should see what you're wearing. I guarantee you it is vastly different. But yes, this is so strange, isn't it? We are seeing this very late spring excuse me, cold blast that's kind of moved in. Those numbers just tumbling overnight through a big portion of the country, 30s up through the plains. We've got 41 at DFW. But by the way, at the airport, we have already fallen to 38. So we have already broken the record, which was 39, the record low for today. Cold air really across most of the Lone Star State. It kind of stops there at the southern fringe, but the majority of us are feeling the brunt of that colder air mass, that Arctic air. And we've had some wet weather with this system, not here in our region, but there through the Midwest. You can see snow continuing to track off to the east there through headed towards Pennsylvania. So it's pretty unusual to see it this late, but that is what we're dealing with. Here in North Texas, we've actually had a mostly clear sky, which is the perfect setup to see those temperatures drop off. Not a lot of wind. So really the two things that have allowed for temperatures to fall, also for that potential for some frost to develop. Right now 32 is the reading from a dark view over Denton, and you can see numbers are still mostly in the 30s, 35 from Rockwall to 36 in Burleson. With winds that have been calm, we will continue to mention that potential for some frost. So you'll want to make sure the plants are still covered for the next few hours, but then through the day today you can take off the plant covers and enjoy. I think those plants will enjoy our mild afternoon, highs in the low to mid 60s with some sun, followed by a night that's not quite as cold. But of course, normally we should have already seen the last freeze back in March 12th. That would have been on average the last freeze. This year, DFW saw the last freeze, or really below that, 22 degrees back February 20th. So it doesn't look like we'll see a freeze at the airport, but still some interesting facts for you. After today, we're actually watching a warming trend. So we kind of flipped the switch heading into Thursday, Friday, and Friday is still a day to watch as our next storm system does race through. It looks like widespread wet weather with this, some strong to possibly severe storms Friday afternoon into the evening. So just a heads up, we'll be watching that later half of the day and then drying out as we head into Saturday.